Welcome back to another tapping session. This tapping session is going to be all about trust, trusting yourself, trusting your life. Sometimes we're so caught up in daily life and a lot of things that happen. We're like super overstimulated nowadays. That's why we can forget the trust that we have in ourselves and life. And yeah, if we lose that trust or if we forget about that trust, you can question yourself, you can question life, and that brings you in a state of not being aware and not being in ease, and yeah, you just live in fear. And we don't want to live in fear, we want to live in trust. If you trust that everything will happen, everything will happen. Because let's go away from spiritual talk. If you have the trust in yourself, you're gonna walk different into a room, you're gonna walk different into a meeting, you're gonna act different because you have the trust in you, in yourself, in your ideas, in your path, and everything, in your emotions. You just have the trust. That's what we're gonna tap today. It's not gonna be a super long sequence. We're gonna do 2 tapping rounds. The tapping points are gonna be here, 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 and on the sides of the hand, and then the last one is going to be up here. This is actually the first one, the karate chop. We're going to start here. I always like to do or to put some essential oils in my hand to also stimulate my smelling sense. I like to activate my hands a little bit, close my eyes and feel the energy on my hands. Smell. This is lavender. Smell the lavender. And just connect a little bit with my own hands. This can be your little ritual, your reminder. So treat it like it's something special. Make it nice for you. Sometimes I light up, especially in the morning, Palo Santo, cleanse myself a little bit from the night. And yeah, we're gonna start right in. I'm gonna say the phrases. I'm gonna give you some time so you can repeat the phrases out loud in your mind or whispering. I would recommend to say it out loud. And I will tell you where to put your hands. If you want to take a glimpse and you don't know where I am with my hands, you can check that, but I will also try to guide you with my voice. If you want to stay in one position a bit longer, that's fine. Make it your practice. The only thing that you should be aware of, stay within yourself, try to stay focused and really concentrate on the words that we say and on the touch. This can be a little thing that shifts your whole day, so be super in the moment for those 10 to 20 minutes. Okay, we start. Find a nice seat, tall spine. I invite you to close your eyes, open your hands on your knees as a sign of receiving. Take a deep breath in, hold it on the top for a little bit, and when all the air accumulates, you let it out. One more time. And really try to expand your belly. One more time. Okay, we start on the sides of the hand. It's called the karate chop. You take your left hand and tap on the right side of the hand. All the fingers or just 2. Repeat after me. Even though I sometimes lose my trust, I deeply and completely accept myself. One more time. Even though I sometimes lose my trust, I deeply and completely accept myself. We go to the middle of the brows. Sometimes I forget about the trust that is deep-rooted in me. I forgot that it exists. I forgot that this is the root. And I forgot that this is my power. Sides of the eyes. But now I choose. I choose to remember that I have trust deep-rooted in myself. That trust is my power. And this trust is my strength. Under eye. I choose to deeply remember that I have trust in myself. Upper lip. I deeply feel the trust sitting in my belly like a fire, spreading all the energy through my body. I can feel it. I can feel the trust that is deep-rooted in my belly. Chin. A big fire that expands through my whole body. I can feel the energy. I can feel the trust. The feeling of trusting myself. Trusting who I am, where I stand, and what will come. Collarbones. Here hit a bit harder. I choose to fully trust myself. I choose to fully trust my life path. I choose to fully trust this day. I have trust in myself. Deep-rooted in my belly. We go to the top of the head. The trust feels warm, like a fire in my belly, expanding through my whole body. I can feel that I trust more and more from day to day. Middle of the brows. I choose to fully trust myself. Sides of the eye. That fire in my belly warms up my intuition. I choose to fully trust my intuition. Under eye. I choose to trust the process, so-called life. I choose to trust myself, my body and my soul. And I choose to trust my own path. Upper lip. That trust brings me back to myself. I'm fully trusting myself. Chin. The trust is deep rooted in my belly. A big fire that expands. My body feels the trust. I trust my body trusts me. Collarbones. From day to day, I can feel the fire of trust in my belly, more and more. I choose to fully trust myself, my opinion, my intuition, and my life path. Last tapping point, stay focused. I love to trust myself. Trusting myself feels good. That big fire in my belly expands through my whole body. I can feel the trust in any situation. I love to trust myself. Take a deep breath in. With breathing out, you let your hands resting on your knees. Feel the energy in your hands. Feel that focus. Feel that trust. That deep-rooted trust in yourself. It's always there. You can always come back to that feeling of fully trusting yourself. Stay a little bit in the feeling of trust. Really deeply feel it, that fire in your belly, the energy that was moving, that is moving through your body still. And concentrate even more on that feeling of trust. It's so important to trust yourself. You're gonna have it way easier if you trust yourself, your intuition, your own mind. And you don't need to ask anyone for help. You have this deep-rooted trust. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. One more. And for the end, give yourself a little tap on your whole face. And while you do that, you still feel that feeling of trust. You trust yourself, your own hands, your own words. You have fully trust in yourself. When you feel ready, you can gently open your eyes and thank yourself for showing up. Thank you so much for tapping with me. I'm gonna see you in the next tapping lesson or class. It's more a class. Yeah, and I wish you a good day.